one of the callers called in and said that Dr. King really it didn't matter to him what type of businesses we went into as long as, we handled it business-like. I believe, Karim, you had a comment on that?
Right. I think it's a great misconception. We watch a lot of TV, a lot of soap operas, and when you look at Dallas and when you look at Dynasty, they always show a lot of immorality with business, immorality with money. And what they don't take, it takes your moral life to keep up with the economic life. What you see that has happened with West Dallas, South Dallas, lack of moral responsibility, and especially in the African American community. If we would pick up moral responsibility, we would see a change. What we must realize is that life start off with the family, and then you go to work to make sure that you have a better family, a better environment. In other words, your work supposed to enhance your family and the good life of the community. What has happened, they have made their life enhance business instead of letting their business enhance the better life of the community. In other words, if life is going to destroy the good life of that community, if liquor stores, dope, and traffic, if I'm going to make money like that, and that's going to destroy the life and the comfortable life that I would like to provide for a community and a family, then that's going against the grain with the objectivity that we need to reach. And I think that they need to realize that moral is important to go along with the business life for the business to develop. Is when you see crime, immorality, you see dope, you see all these are things that corrupt businesses. It corrupts the life of the community. Anytime they get ready to destroy, at one time Russia put out some literature. And the literature that they put out, what they were going to do to America, they was going to corrupt the morals of the people, corrupt the family life of the people. Once you corrupt the morals, you break up the family life that builds communities and societies. And this is what we must realize, and we have to start back going and pick up moral responsibility to have better life. We just don't want money and not have a better life with that money that we have.
Are you saying that this is from Russia, that Russia's doing this?
No, I'm not saying that Russia's doing this. I'm saying that wise people that understand how to tear down structures and how to tear down community structures, they know how to take morals out. And they know good and well that it's going to take the moral life to keep the good life of that community, because your moral self is your best self.
Now, you're making now this city is considered the Bible Belt. I mean, over 1,100 churches. Is there a push for moral life?
I don't think it is as strong as it should be. I think it needs to be a stronger stand, and I think that we need a stronger push in this here community.
Imam, did you have a comment on that about the moral?
Oh, well, I could say I agree with Karim wholeheartedly that, in the Quran, God says that never will he change the condition of a people until they first change what is bothering their souls. And if we believe as faithful people, you asked the question about the church, and I think the situation in the church is that they have slackened on the moral concerns in the community. As a matter of fact, it is almost a fear for many of the ministers in many of the congregations to even preach against morals, because they are afraid that they will lose about 3/4 of their congregation. Many of the people come to church, they walk in with their girlfriends or their boyfriends. Some of the members are homosexuals. I've even heard that some of the ministers in the pulpit also cater to homosexuality. I heard once that there was even a homosexual church that just preached to homosexuals. So I think it's great confusion in the spiritual life of the people, and it has affected particularly the African American communities.
Well, does that put us in the same situation as, and I'm using this for example, I know I'm not saying we're a city of homosexuals, but Sodom and Gomorrah, the moral life is down, the corruption is high,